Hello folks. Hey, I'm back and I'm still alive. Boy, did I get a workout. Whew. But I got batteries to cook off. Whoa, my goodness, it was so mellow, and then what happened? What happened? I know what's gonna happen. I'm going flying. Let's get into some of that lift. If there is any lift. Where's me lift? There's beautiful clouds. We've got thunderstorm warnings coming in. Oh, so now before I get too far into the video, I have to say my shout outs. Of course, hi, Rick. Hello, Brian and Sherba. There's the lift. My motor off right now. Oh yeah, that's the sweet spot. George. Hey George, I'm flying. Not just pounding Vanessa sand. I haven't touched my throttle. I'm just cooking around. This is going to be a long video. This would be one of the Brian style Pickalicious forever, which I love, by the way. Hi Brian and Sherba. Nice flat turn. Just gossamer. Yeah, this thing is just gonna, it's just gonna fly by itself. That's awesome. Okay, I'm happy. Because when I first took off, it seemed like it was the wrong direction of the wind. And now I can just do whatever I want. Flying the peaceful skies. Oh boy, do I ever have some wild friends. Brian? Better save it for an email. Or a phone call. I don't think we're going to get to it before I leave. But Gretchen was in fine form. Little curve. Oh, that is just sublime. I actually miss the quiet. Just I'm dazzled by this. Just flying around effortlessly. Motor optional. And I'm hitting some bubbles of lift that are just taking this to a new era. Look at that. Wow. Wow. Can you do that with your, what is it, the Consendo? I don't know. The, whatever, the hobby one is. I gotta hit the throttle here. Excuse me. Take it back up to that sweet spot. Turn off the motor and it collapses back. This glider was greatly improved by the extra weight. Now it has momentum. There's the bubble right there. There's the bubble of lift. Boy, that is awesome. It's fun. Slope soaring is a blast. And I watch those guys that do 500 miles an hour. And yeah, I don't need that much adrenaline. Oh, I just keep going up. Very dirty loop. No power assist. Whoa. I could see the wings flexing. It's getting yoinked. Speed run for Gretchen. And a slow pass for Cynthia. Just hanging, almost stationary. Snail's pace. That is beautiful. Boy, if you haven't tried slope soaring, you gotta give it a try. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, the other things I have to do today. Here it is, almost 7 o'clock. I'm still full of energy. No, I don't take supplements. Well, I made these, well, I made a beef Wellington the other night. How's that? And then I made sausage rolls. I got a really good recipe for really simple dough with just using a little bit of flour and olive oil and salt and water. And trick is to let the dough rest in the fridge for about an hour. Roll it out, throw in the meat, uncooked, baste them with a little bit of egg, and roll them in Parmesan cheese. Thank you, Benito, for the Parmesan. You know, his wife watches. She just watches to see the girl's fashion. Giovanna. Wonderful, wonderful people. I love Italians. They know how to have fun. Well, I'm standing in a really weird spot for them. Wow. Look at that. But boy, boy, this is some fun. See if I can do a nice, get that lift right there. I was going to try and do a nice pass for you, Cynthia. What can I say? Cue the loser music. Let's try another one. No. See, your bush is increasing the lift. That's a double entendre. For anyone listening, God help you. What else? Oh, and then Stephen, aka Virginia Santa Claus boy, sent me a ready to fly Champ. That is awesome. The girls are already fighting over it, by the way. And I think they wanted me to bring it, but it's a huge box. Hello. That's my word. Awesome. Hi. Hi, puppy. Oh no, I love dogs. I have a German Shepherd myself. I live right there. They love it as chew toys. Pardon me? Just riding currents. I've barely touched the motor. It's got a collapsible motor on it. I rigged it myself. This is a kid's Chuck toy that I converted to RC. Yeah, so I'll pop the motor up there. I don't know if you can see it, but you can bring it in closer and you can have a look. Pop the motor up for you. I can't seem to bring it down though. The lift is so fantastic today, and that's rare that we get, you know, the eastern flow, right? So it's always the western, which is kind of detrimental to flying on this hill. Whoops, 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 come on. Oh, you get jostled around. This thing is less than 250 grams. So I'll bring it in. You can have a quick look at it if you want. But it's, this will fly for gosh knows how long, right? It's just so awesome. Okay. Can't slow down much. Oh well, at least I can. That's what happens when you turn the motor on. Yeah. Isn't that incredible? It's such a fun thing to fly.
That's what I did back there. I was like, oh, I want one.
Oh, you could fly this in a gentler breeze. It's,
oh no, I lose it. Hardly gone, but like down the
that's what everybody says. And then they fly and then they're hooked. And then your husband will hate me because you spend all your money on it.
My childhood dream.
Well, that same here. So I had the dream of just, you know, making my own and stuff. I lived on a farm just outside of DeWinton.
Oh yeah.
And I, you know, grab foam from appliances and things like that and make my own planes. And of course they were free flight because, you know, I didn't have the money for the expensive radios back then. And now I'll bet you could put one of these together for under $100. That plane there was $15. The radio in it and all the gear and such probably tipped out at 40, 50 bucks. And then, you know, come on. But oh, so do I. Everybody, you know, everybody complains about getting on an aircraft, and to me, it's a thrill. I can't sleep on planes. I'm too excited. Oh yeah. I always, you know, I wanted to fly the Concorde, and I was gonna bust out my dusty cobwebbed wallet one time and pay the $2,800, and I was working for the government, so they wouldn't pay for it. But the I was so close, and then a lady friend of mine said that's a lot of money for a 2-hour flight. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well. Oh yeah. Well, I had my license for a long time. Just flew. I flew experimental little biplanes and stuff, right? And that was. Those were good times. Those were good times, but you know if you don't do it all the time, you lose those skills, and the nervousness takes over, and it's not as fun. But a nice relaxing flight up to Red Deer or something, oh boy. Yeah, I'm doing a lot of correcting here because of the wind changing, but for the most part, you know, it's just a sweetheart. Yeah. So you folks are living close to here, I imagine. Okay. Okay. Well, you see me out here goofing around. My mantra is fly when no one's around, which is almost impossible. But I just fly these little guys, because even if I were to hit myself or somebody else or a car or something, they're made out of rubber foam. It's this really, it's the same foam as they use in the dashboards of your car. It's called EPO, expanded polyopinate or something, and it's rubbery. It's not like the old styrofoam coolers, but it's quite rubbery. So even, I mean, if you chose to dive it and crash it into yourself, I guess you could put an eye out, but I'm super careful. As you can see, I fly just over the hill here, and then I don't go more than, let's say, 30-40 meters out, right? And the radio that I use, it's very advanced. It can actually, you could go for, let's say, 3 kilometers. Of course, you couldn't see it after half a kilometer, but you know, there's that. Okay. I'm going to bring it in so you can have a look at it, and I can have a rest. I've been out here for a while. Pitched around. I'm going to try and get out of the lift. That means side slip right here. As you can see, I don't need any throttle. I just the cats. The lift is insane here. I got bikers coming anyways, so. Hello. Yeah, again. I got all of the peanut gallery today. Though the kids from the corner, they come over and I let them grab the sticks for a little bit. Yeah, this is going to be I'm going to have to land it fast, I guess. Oh, how's that?
You're landing, not mine.
I put it in where I wanted. I meant to do that.
So this on the top of your hat is the radio?
Oh, that's an antenna. Oh no, sorry, that's the cam. Well, that was humbling. show off the plane, put it into a tree for Dan and Ophelia. They're such nice people. Such sweeties. I told you before, I'm a lucky guy. I picked the right neighborhood. Just gonna unplug here. Yoink. And I'm gonna go in and hello, and do some other stuff. I should rest. I know I'm about 4 quarts low. Brian, you know what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Anyways. Love y'all. Take care. Bye-bye.